One autumn evening, near a hive with a family of bees and a spare queen, they noticed a large number of wasps flying in and out of the hive freely. When they opened the hive, they saw that the wasps were freely consuming honey from the honeycomb, and the bees were not resisting them. This small family is a brood with a spare queen, which will be needed in case the queen dies in the main families. For example, the queen can die during the assembly of frames for the winter or as a result of treatment with anti-mite drugs. In some cases, wasps not only take honey, but also attack bees and can bite off a part of their body while the bee itself is still alive. What was done? The bees were placed in a honeycomb nucleus. First, a foam nucleus was prepared. Then the bees were shaken out of the frames and onto the bottom of the hive. Before that, the queen was caught and placed in a cage and then put into the nuke. About an hour later, the bees entered the small hive by themselves. The whole thing was covered with a lid with small cracks, and a narrow entrance for 2 bees was made to make it harder for wasps to get inside. Now this nucleus looks like a real, impregnable bee fortress. A jar of honey was placed on top, as the bees had no food of their own in the nucleus. However, it turned out that the holes in the lid made it difficult for the bees to get the honey, so they climbed out of the nucleus and started taking it directly from the edges of the jar. Now, the bees can defend their small hive from wasps on their own, unlike when they were on large frames and did not have enough strength to protect their honey reserves.